What's going on there, YouTube? And welcome back to another comic book video. Okay guys, so for the past couple days I have been thinking about doing like 4 videos a week. For a long time guys, on my channel I only been doing like 3 videos a week, but I kind of want to try to do 4 videos a week again. And so this time guys, we're gonna do videos on Saturdays. And on Saturdays guys, we are going to try to cover DC Rebirth Wonder Woman. Now the thing is though guys, we are like far behind. And so my goal for the next few Saturdays is to play catch up. To basically sit down and just catch up to the current book of DC Rebirth Wonder Woman. Now that means guys, we have to start covering Greg Rucka's run on DC Rebirth Wonder Woman. Now guys, remember, back in the beginning of DC Rebirth, Greg Rucka did things differently. What I mean is that guys, you had 2 stories being told at the same time. For example, the odd number issues 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, that right there told one story. But issue number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, the even numbers told a different story. And so guys, you kind of had to go back and forth between 2 stories to get the complete run that Greg Rucka was trying to do on DC Rebirth Wonder Woman. Now, guys, we're going to start off a little differently. Most reading orders out there tell people to read the lies first, which is issue number 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. But I feel like we should start off with year 1, because year 1 gives us the new origin of Wonder Woman in DC Rebirth. And this storyline right here takes place in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. I want to say 14 also, I forgot. But we are going to cover the origin of Wonder Woman first, and then we're going to jump back over to the lies storyline, because I feel like if we cover this first, the lies will be easier to digest and be able to understand better. But anyways guys, let's go ahead and dive into the new origin of Wonder Woman. Now guys, when it comes to year 1 by Greg Rucka, I like what he did with the first few pages of this book. Because guys, you have Greg Rucka kind of reestablish the life of Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, and Steve Trevor. Because guys, he's trying to tell us these two need each other more than we know. And so guys, what I mean is that we do pick up with Diana on Themyscira. And thing is though guys, you have Greg Rucka just use the first few pages to tell us, listen, Diana lived a peaceful life on Themyscira. She had her mother, who was the queen of the Amazons. She had her best friends, who were basically like her sisters. She lived a peaceful life. She hardly ever aged. The thing is though, every night she would sit down on a cliff, look out into the ocean, and she would wonder, what is the rest of the world like? How are those people out there like? I want to learn more about those people out there, men and women. I want to learn more about them. But the thing is though, she can't leave, because guys, it's been established on her island, if an Amazon leaves Themyscira, they can never come back. They forget how to get back home. The way to get back home disappears from their mind. And so for Diana, she's kind of like, I'm stuck here. I want to venture out into the world. I want to learn more about other women and men, but I can't do that, because if I leave, I can never come back home to my own mother. Now, we do jump over to Steve Trevor, and you kind of have Greg Rucka also tell us, listen, Steve Trevor lived a military life. Day in and day out, he was always training. He never sat down and tried to have a life outside the military. Well, the thing is, guys, he did try. He tried to sit down and meet other women. The thing is though, he could never get close to those women. And so he never had a life outside the military. But his best friend sat down, met a woman. They got married. They had a kid. That best friend lived the life that Steve Trevor wanted. And so guys, it's Greg Rucka saying, listen, for Steve Trevor, he needs Diana because Diana's that person who can sit down with him and try to give him a life where he is loved and possibly have a child with Diana down the road. And for Diana, she needs Steve Trevor because Steve Trevor is a way for her to learn how the rest of the world is like, how men and women are like in the other parts of the world outside of Themyscira. It's a way for them to help each other out. Now, thing is though guys, we do jump back over to Themyscira. And the thing is though guys, we pick up with Diana. And she's on her horse just riding around Themyscira just having fun. The thing is though guys, she sees a random tree. And the thing is though guys, this tree was never here before on Themyscira. And Diana would know if this tree has been here before because she lived on this island forever. And so this tree is just random as heck. Now, of course, Diana's kind of like, you know what? Let me go investigate what's going on with this tree. The thing is though, when she walks up to the tree, she gets bitten by a snake. And of course, she passes out. Now, luckily for her, a few other Amazons found her. And they're kind of like, oh crap, what happened to the princess? We have to get her back home to her mother and hopefully save her life. And of course, they do save her life. But it's basically kind of saying like, this snake bite right here is going to be very significant for Greg Rucka's run. Now, we do jump forward a little bit in time. We do pick up with Diana again on Themyscira. And the thing is though guys, she's basically all healed up. That snake bite did not bother her that much apparently. But the thing is though, while the Amazons are having a night of celebration and the fact that she's okay and other few things going on their island, out of nowhere, they see fire in the sky. And they're kind of like, okay, that's weird. Why is there fire in the sky? The next thing you know, they watch this random fire just crash down on their island. And they're kind of like, this is not good. Is this a sign from the gods? If it is, what in the world is going on? And so of course, we do have the Amazons run over to where this random fire in the sky crashed at. And when they get there, of course, they find Steve Trevor and his men. But the thing is though, they find only Steve Trevor alive. And guys, what I mean is that Steve Trevor, the friend, the best friend who had a life outside the military, is also dead. But Steve Trevor is the only man to survive the plane crash on Themyscira. Now guys, we do jump forward in time after the plane crash of Steve Trevor and his men. And the thing is though guys, we jump forward in time to the point where we pick up with Hippolyta, the mother of Diana. And I really hope I pronounce her name correctly. But we pick up with the queen of Themyscira right now having a meeting with the council of the Amazon. Because right now, they're trying to figure out what the next move is. But the thing is though, she does give us a review on what happened after the plane crash. And so you have her tell us, listen, after the plane crash, we gave the men who died on that plane a proper burial. We made sure the men who died got a nice, proper burial. But the one person who survived, Steve Trevor, right now, we are trying to heal him up. We're trying different kinds of treatments, hoping that sooner or later, he'll be okay again. And so she's just giving us a small review on what happened after the plane crash. Now, the thing is though, she also tell us they found technology they never seen before. And guys, remember, when it comes to the Amazons, the Mascara, they have basic stuff. All they have is swords and bow and arrows. They don't have guns there. And so with them looking around the plane crash and finding all these different kinds of technology they never seen before, especially a gun, they're freaking out. They're kind of like, this is not good. This is a sign that we're at war. They found the Mascara. They're coming after us. But the thing is though, you have some members on the council say, no, that's not true. This is not war. This is a sign from the gods to tell us something. And Hippolyta agrees with them. She says, you're right. This is a sign from the gods, and they're waiting for our answer. And our answer is that the men's world needs our help. Because right now, if they have technology like this and they're using it on one another, they're killing their own people. That world does not have love. We need to send someone out there to change that, to fix their problems, to show them the way, a better way to handle things. Now, the thing is though, you do have Hippolyta, the mother of Wonder Woman, say the one person who can go have to win a contest. And if that person win this contest, they'll be able to go into the other world. And so you do have her say, starting tomorrow, we are going to have a contest. And whoever wins that contest is going to be the person to take Steve Trevor back to his home world. But she has to remember that once she leaves the Mascara, she can never go back. She can never come back here at all. And so you do have Hippolyta also worry a little bit, because she knows who's going to win the contest. The one person who is going to beat the rest of the Amazons, her own daughter, Wonder Woman. And so we do jump forward with Hippolyta. I'm hoping I'm saying her name correctly. Sit down and talking to her daughter, Wonder Woman. And she tells her, listen, the contest is tomorrow. And we both know that you're going to win because you're different. You're not like the rest of the Amazons. So I'm telling you right now, my child, it's okay for you to sit this one out. But if you want to go and fight in this contest, win this contest, and you want to travel into a new world, I will also understand that too. And you do have Diana say, I am going to basically participate in this contest. Now, we do jump forward to the contest, and we do pick up with Diana basically winning the contest. Every single challenge they throw at her, Diana passes it. She is able to win the whole contest. But again though, with her win this contest, she has now been selected to take Steve Trevor back into the men's world. And so we do jump forward to the point where you do have every single Amazon just kind of saying goodbye to her. They rebuilt the plane. The thing is though, the plane is now the invisible plane, but they were able to take the parts from Steve Trevor's plane crash, put it back together, make some kind of invisible jet, and say, your ride is ready for you. You are ready to go back to his world. Take this man and show them the way of love. Try to keep the men's world, because the men's world right now, they have weapons that can basically kill one another. Very easy. Arrow can kill someone too, but a gun is really better than an arrow. And so you have Diana take Steve Trevor on the plane, and they fly off into the men's world. Because again, this is a sign from the gods that the Amazons need to send somebody out to the men's world and try to fix the problems they have in the men's world. though, guys, we pick up with Diana and Steve Trevor crash landing on a beach. And the thing is though, guys, when they crash land, this is Greg Rucka telling us that they have arrived back into the world that Steve Trevor is from. They're back in the real world. And so you do have Steve Trevor call up his boss and kind of like, hey man, listen, I'm home. I'm not dead, but also I have an Amazon with me. And so we do jump over to the military base that Steve Trevor works out of. And the thing is though, guys, as soon as they arrive, you do have these security guards kind of take Diana away. Now the thing is though, guys, she's freaking out because the thing is though, she cannot speak to Steve Trevor. And guys, I forgot to mention this. The Amazon speak ancient Greek. They don't speak English. And so for Steve Trevor trying to tell Diana that everything is going to be okay, there's a barrier right there. There's a language barrier. And so as these guards taking her away, Steve Trevor can't tell Diana that everything is going to be okay. Let these guards take you. Because right now, these guards, they don't know if you're a good person or a bad person. Like, all they know is that you and I crash land on a beach on a jet that is invisible. In the trunk right now of our car is your shield, your sword, and your rope. Like, that looks bad right now. They have no idea if you're somebody dangerous or someone who can help us. And he can't tell her because they speak two different languages. Now, we do jump over to Diana being processed. These guards give her a full process. They take her fingerprints, they take photos of her, and they even lock her up in a prison cell. Because again, they don't know if she's somebody dangerous or somebody sent here to help them out. Now, we do jump over to Steve Trevor talking to a new character being introduced to us. And this character right here is Etta. Now guys, Etta is kind of like, I want to say Steve Trevor's superior officer, but also his like best friend, whatever. But anyways, you have her talking to Steve Trevor. She's kind of like, dude, what happened? You've been gone for a few days. Out of nowhere, you crash land on a beach in an invisible jet, and you walk out with some Amazon who's right now speaking ancient Greek, and nobody here speaks ancient Greek. What in the world happened to you, man? And you have Steve Trevor tell her everything. He's like, listen, all of this happened to me in the past few days. I basically flew a plane with my men to some island. We crash land, my men are dead, and then out of nowhere, I get brought back here with this Amazon. And I see the way she lives on that island is completely different than we are over here. Like, they don't have any kind of technology there, really. And so you have Steve Trevor tell Etta almost every single thing that happened to him on that island. Now, we do jump over to, scratch that. Before we do jump over, you do have Steve Trevor tell Etta that right now she's only speaking ancient Greek. We have to find somebody who can understand her, be able to communicate with her. And now we jump over to Steve Trevor and Etta recruiting another new character, and her name is Barbara Ann. And guys, Barbara Ann is Cheetah. But at this point in DC Comics, at this point right here in Diana's life, she has not become Cheetah just yet. She's just some well-known, explorer. And she knows ancient Greek down to the T. And so you have Etta and Steve Trevor kind of like, listen, Barbara Ann, we need your help because we have somebody who literally only speaks ancient Greek, and that's it. Now, we do jump over to Diana back in the prison cell. And out of nowhere, guys, you do have like these random animals appear out of nowhere, and they start to talk to Diana, and they tell her all these different things. And guys, we come to find out that these are the Pantheons. These are Pantheons passing on their powers to Diana. And this is how she gains her super strength, her agility. She gains all this wisdom from the Pantheons. They visit her while she's in her prison cell. They pass on the powers to her. And so with that happening right there, we do jump forward the next day. And we do pick up with Etta, Steve Trevor, and Barbara Ann basically checking up on Diana, see how she's doing. And when they get there, you do have Diana able to talk to Barbara Ann, because Barbara does speak a little bit of ancient Greek. And they're going back and forth, kind of like, hey, you know, I'm Barbara. Oh, you're Diana? That's cool. Where are you from? The mascara? That's weird. That's not real world. Oh, it is? That's crazy. Like, they're going back and forth. They're able to understand one another. But she's also telling Barbara Ann, listen, the Pantheons visited me last night. They came into my prison and they gave me all these different kinds of abilities. And you have her kind of like, okay, so this girl's crazy. Like, she speaks ancient Greek, and now she's gonna tell me that some Pantheons came up in her cell and gave her powers? She's lying. But then you have Diana show her that she was not lying, because out of nowhere you have Diana break off the prison cell door with her bare hands to show off her super strength. And guys, I am going to end today's video right here, and we'll cover the second half of year 1 of Wonder Woman in the next video. But guys, before I go, please hit me up. I'm sorry guys, please leave me a like, not hit me, leave me a like down below, and also subscribe for more comic book stories in the near future. Also, any suggestions on books I should read, well, let me know in the comments below, because guys, I did get some of you guys' requests to cover Super Sons, and I'm going to do that very soon. I have to sit down and go back and reread every single book, but we are going to cover Super Sons again. But anyways guys, I'm out of here, and I'll see y'all the next comic book video. Later guys.